Good afternoon. We are here at the Dockside Learning Center. We're gonna do a little grilling and chilling, show you some of 2 different recipes that we have for cooking fish on the grill, especially rockfish and whitefish. We're gonna do it in a little packet to show you how you do it without the meat falling through the grill. Show you how we do it. All right, so we let the coals sit for about 10 minutes and we hit them with a second layer of fluid. I'm just gonna let that sit right there. Now this is a brand new, put that out of the way, I don't need any of that in there. This is a brand new grill, so you gotta let it burn off. We had one outside here and somebody walked away with it. Grew little grill legs and walked off. So it's a brand new grill, grilling and chilling. You gotta burn off some of the paint first time around. And this is it right here. You'll see how we do it quick and easy. And the reason we like to showcase this, even if you don't fish as much and you think about ideas of making seafood at your own house, that these recipes are easy to make. You don't always have to purchase seafood when you go to a restaurant, have them cook it for you. A lot of people like to maybe do salmon and shrimp and maybe crab and lobster at home, but there's great ways to cook fish, purchase fish at the either grocery store or local fish market and create these great recipes at home. The heat's coming right towards me, so I'm gonna get out of the way. Stay tuned, we'll show you how to cook these up, little pockets of fish. Let's go. So this is what we're gonna prepare for you today, okay? So I have 2 different versions for you. This onion actually goes over here. So we're gonna make a fish taco with the Fresno chili garlic oil that we're gonna put on the fish. I like to sprinkle a little bit of this holy garlic on there. Pretty good stuff. I like to flavor my fish, all my meats kind of with it right now. And then we have some new salsa. I ran into the guy from Charman, a local guy that makes hot sauce and salsa today, and at the grocery store getting some of this, and he gave me a sample of this. It doesn't have a label on it yet. He's still testing it, so we're gonna put that on the fish taco. It's gonna be a fajita style, so we're gonna have bell pepper and onion wrapped inside. Again, the pockets that I talked about are little fish packets. Use whatever foil you want. And then the other one is gonna be this Meyer lemon olive oil with lemon, thyme, and parsley, and that's gonna go in a pocket. So this one will go with white rice, and this one will go with the tacos. And then you have the balsamic vinegar. I might put a little bit on the side just in case you want to try it out. These are everything we got yesterday when we were at Olive Ventura. So fish taco on one side. We have these little keto, because I'm training, so I have these little keto mission tortillas, and that'll make the little mini fish taco. And this one over here will be the olive oil with the lime, and looking forward to it. And then we have, check these out. These are our little towels. I can do a little plug for our store. Check out our Guppy Ranger towels. You can use them for fishing or use them in the kitchen when they're grilling and chilling. And check them out at our store, communitykevin.com for that. So start with the onion. I like to use little tiny slices for my tacos. And we're gonna strip these out. So what first I'll do is make them long ways before we put them on the actual taco. And this is the same size. I'm gonna cut the bell pepper, so it's about the same again for the fajita style, versus when I sprinkle like cilantro and tomato and kind of make more of a pico del gallo. Smooth that off to the side. So see you there. This is gonna be for the fajita style. And we'll keep a couple little pieces. This is just one onion. Again, we're only gonna make a few. It's just me and Thomas here today. And then take the bell pepper. You know the difference in the bell pepper? See the one with the 4? I believe that's the female, and one with the 3 is the male. See, one has 3, one has 4. It might be vice versa, but yeah, there's a difference in bell pepper. So again, that'll work for one for the fish, for the fajita style. And then we're gonna cut the parsley up, and that's gonna be for the olive oil one that has the, that smells good, man. You can smell the fragrance of that. I'll put some thyme in there. So this one's gonna have different types of herbs. So you're gonna have some parsley in there, and you're gonna have a little bit of thyme, just some store-bought thyme. I tried to find the fresh thyme, but all I had was rosemary and what was it? Mint. And then check these out right here. We're gonna get a little fancy, so we're gonna put these in there too. So I cut these ones thinner, put in there besides the wedges that you squeeze on the fish taco. So these are gonna go inside the pocket, okay? So again, 2 different versions. You got your parsley. Look at that right there. How's it looking, Thomas? I know it's just the, do it, but you gotta please the eyes first. So that'd be a start there. Outside, but that's it, man. Real simple and easy. Again, we're just here at the Dockside Learning Center. We have everything we normally have in our kitchen, but we have enough Coals are getting hot. You salivating over there yet?
Oh yeah, it's looking good.
So yeah, the Meyer lemon from Olive Ventura, that would go with the parsley and the lemon slices and the thyme. And then the fish taco one will have the Fresno chili. And we'll put the salsa at the end, put some little, should have got some cilantro, but I didn't. And that'll go on the tacos. So there you go, tacos and lemon, Meyer lemon, olive oil drizzle. For drizzle, all right, check this out, and then I'll start to pack up the pockets. All right, check it out. So now we'll get to the star of the show, the fish. Now, the other day on the boat, I asked them to keep me some scrubs because we were rock fishing. So these are just smaller fish. Scrubs are the smaller fillet. Now this is one of the vermilion rockfish that I caught, so you can see a nice red snapper fillet. But I did ask them to keep me some of the small ones, because what I'll do when I get the big ones, so they cook a little quicker and evenly, is I cut them about the same size anyway. So I don't mind keeping the scrubs. I was pretty busy cooking on the boat, so scrubs just mean people might want to throw the smaller ones back, but some of these fish have barrel trauma, so I'll keep them. As you can see, the size of the fillet almost looks the same as if I cut that rockfish fillet up. So these are just little salmon groupers, but the guys took care of them for me on the boat. See how I cut them to about the same size. I do the same thing when I fry them too. So when I'm throwing them in hot grease, and I want to take about 2 or 3 minutes, maybe up to like 5 minutes to cook. And you could eat it a little bit raw. You don't have to overcook it. So again, if you do, because you can't always catch the big ones, right? You can't always catch the big ones. You say catch a memory. You could take the smaller ones again and just trim them and keep them. And then my bigger fillets, like I say, I like to trim them down, and you'll see why. Again, when you put them into the taco or when you put them on the rice. So for plating purposes, sometimes you might put a big one out, like a big piece of fish. But what happens is, too, if you have a too big of a piece of fish, you might overcook the outside before you get to the inside. So there's no odor on these fish. These are just rockfish. So the Channel Islands rockfish, we say they are, well, I say it, they're like Reese's peanut butter cups. There's really no wrong way to eat them. So fry them, grill them, saute them, just don't overcook them, okay? So let me show you how to build up a pocket real quick. So the reason we call them pockets, and if you were to put this fish, white flaky fish on the grill, it will break apart on the grill. We don't want to do that. So you can just put a couple flat down like this. Let's see. First piece, open that up. And I know you could buy little sheets too. It's up to you. I like to pick mine out the size that I want. So see how I put the fish on there flat like that? To make a little pocket. Okay. Now, again, we're gonna put a little bit of parsley on there. And some lemon in there like that. Put one there. Hey, that looks good. Thomas, what do you think?
Yeah, it's looking great.
How we doing, bro?
Yeah.
And then what I'll do is put a little bit of this this garlic, holy garlic on there, just a little bit. Nothing too heavy. And then we're gonna drizzle. This one is gonna have that olive oil in it. We got to test all the olive oils yesterday, and this one was pretty good. They're all pretty good, actually. I went home with smiles all over my face. Just get that off. Boop. All right. We're just gonna drizzle that over. Can you see that, Thomas? The yellow in there?
Yeah. Beautiful.
Right. So that's in there just like that. The drizzle with the sizzle, the Ghetto Gourmet. Again, these are just little, and these are smaller fish. Some people say, oh my God, I can't eat the small ones or the small. You don't know when you go to eat it, if it weighed 10 pounds, you're like, that tasted like a 10 pounder. Nobody ever said that. So, okay, so there's that one. Now let's go to the fajita style. Just like that, okay? So for this one, we're gonna put the fish down. And they're small pieces, so again, it's gonna cook pretty quick. Let's get a couple of other small ones out. Look at that right there. I wanna make sure we fill it all the way up. We have our bigger pieces, so I'll cut up. All right, how's that look, Thomas?
Yeah, it's looking good.
Looking good, all right. So let's hit that with just a little bit of that too. Pepper and garlic, go good on everything, all right? And then, this one we're gonna add bell pepper. And onion. My goodness. My goodness. And they're gonna all steam in there together like that, all right? Anything else I need to put? Oh yes, I need the chili. Put that off. So this one here is the Fresno chili garlic. So I'm just gonna drizzle that over the top. Smells good too. You can smell the aroma in the Crawdad Cafe. So this one right here is for the fish tacos. This one here is the Meyer lemon olive oil. We're just gonna put the pockets right there on top, just like that. It's hot. Gonna cover it up. Ready? And we're gonna set a timer for 5 minutes and let that go for 5 minutes, and I'll show you. And that's gonna do it. And then I'll put some tortillas on too, so I'll show you how it's done. We're gonna scoop it out, put it right under the tortilla. The other one I have white rice with a little bit of, you wanna put the balsamic on the side or a little bit of soy sauce. Someone's gonna go with white rice and the other one's gonna go on the tortilla. I can taste it already. Thomas, hope you're hungry, bro.
Yep.
All right, let's go.
Let's go.
Brought to you by Daiwa. If you want innovation and quality in your fishing products, Daiwa has what you need. AFTCO, family owned and operated, representing a tradition of high-performance, precision-built fishing gear. Channel Islands Sport Fishing, offering deep-sea fishing on quality sport fishing charter boats, and more.
So check it out. Tortillas are ready. Don't want to overcook them. Thomas?
Yep.
Hope you're hungry, bro. So check this out real quick, okay? So put a couple there. Now we're gonna go in there. So again, difference between the regular fish tacos where you get all the onions and cilantro that you want, you actually got the fajita stuff there. So you know it's optional if you want to add more onion and cilantro at the end, but as a fajita, you have your onion and your bell pepper right there. Thomas, do me a favor. Oh, never mind, I have a lemon right here. All right, so we can add a little bit of bell pepper there. Look at this lemon right here. Squeeze that on there like that. And then, you like salsa?
Oh yeah.
Okay. All right, so this is the first one. All right, Thomas, that one's for you. I'm gonna try this one right here on camera real quick, and then you can cut while I get the rice. Ready? Let's see. I got a little spice, a little habanero. Our fish taco is hitting, as the kids say. Bussin', bussin'. Whew. These are the tortillas you want. I do like the yellow corn tortillas, my favorite, but right now as I'm training out the keto ones, that's it right there. Hold on. Thomas, I'm on camera. Let me see you get in on it.
Yeah, bro.
We don't have a benefits package, but this is part of it. Oh, that's hot. Fresh off the grill. Oh yeah. No fishy flavor, nothing, right?
That's good.
Taste the flavors of the meat.
And the sauce is pretty good. It's got a kick to it.
So here we go. This is the next plate. Look at this one right here. Oh, like it's still steaming. Get the steam coming off there, Thomas. So me and Thomas have been working together now for about 4 or 5 months. Learning the style, learning to work together. He is a perfectionist. We're working on getting this down to a science, but look it's been a great time working with him, fishing with him. You've seen him catch some fish there on the, out there with Big Willie, but check that out. Oh my goodness. Parsley, white rockfish. Oh my goodness. Big old portion right there. I'm gonna eat all that. Then you put some fresh on top, put your lemon. I'm gonna put a little bit of the balsamic on the side, just because I like it. And then if you want, I like a little soy sauce on my white rice. That's just me. But again, man, play with your food. Do what you like with it. But I do like a little bit of soy sauce on my rice. This is so healthy, man. Not too many calories. Healthy olive oil. That'll do it right there. Let me get me a little spoon out of there. Look at that. Oh, dang! Look at that fresh lemon. You got that on there?
Oh yeah.
Let's see. Just try the fish by itself. Oh my God. That is fantastic. Thomas, I think I'm gonna eat all this. I'll make you a plate.
Yeah, right on.
Wanna try some of that?
Yeah, sure.
All right, that's gonna do it. Again, 2 different types. Our fish tacos. Thank you to Olive Ventura for sharing these wonderful flavors. Thanks for Charmin. You definitely taste that habanero on that one. Light. Got enough to make some more fish tacos here. Make you a plate. And I'm gonna get you set up, Thomas. We have 2 more pockets going for our neighbors downstairs. I'm gonna take them a plate of both fish tacos and this. But this right here, if I gotta say which one is the lick to go to right now, it's this one right here. Thank you for the recipe too to Olive Ventura for that. Light, delicious, full of flavor. Sorry, Thomas, am I drooling on your camera?
No, enjoy.
Oh my God.
Looks good.
Community Kev, Rolangers Fishing Show. Got these on the Gentleman out of Channel Island Sport Fishing, right in front of our learning center, living the dream. And again, I motivate you and inspire you to do what you love and love what you do. Live it on the other side. Do what you love and love what you do, man. Add hot sauce to it if you want. I like sometimes on my white rice, but I'll taste the flavor. So again, right here at the Dockside Learning Center, trying to talk and eat at the same time. Go after your dreams, do what you love what you do. Nothing's impossible. We'll see you next time. Let's go. If you like our merchandise and help support the Real Guppy Outdoor, go to our catalog at our website and check out all the Guppy Ranger stuff. Towels, workbooks, clothing, everything you can see. Everything you see on the show, you can purchase yourself at communitykevin.com for all your Real Guppy Ranger gear and apparel. Let's go.
Be sure to check out the weekly Real Anglers podcast featuring Community Kevin Brennan, interviewing fascinating people with amazing stories from all around the world. Available in both audio and video versions. Follow and subscribe at realradio.fish and roughedge.tv.
Here we are at Olive Ventura on Main Street in Ventura, California for oil tasting with our podcast guest, Clyde Mears. Check out the full podcast on Real Radio, Rough Edge Studio. Let's go.
This is Arbequina. Arbequina is a variety of olive. It's an extra virgin olive oil. You can cook with it, bake with it, bread dip with it, pair it with a balsamic, do your salads and things with it. So you're going to get a nice nutty, buttery flavor on here. And what you want to do is you want to kind of swish that around a little bit. Otherwise,
we're spooning, bro.
yeah. Otherwise, that little peppery finish on the end will get you all at once, and we don't want that.
Tastes good.
So that's our best.
You can just taste
selling
the aroma, like it hits the
Yes.
palate and the roof of your mouth.
And it's a billion flavors, all in just
There goes the heat.
smooth.
You say a peppery?
The peppery finish.
Yeah.
It's not a heat. It's a
Or the
pepper
peppery,
finish.
yeah.
We'll get to the heat in a bit. Now we talked about the Meyer lemon earlier.
This is what we're gonna cook with.
This is the one you're gonna cook with. One of my favorite olive oils.
You said spin it around a little bit. Is that what you meant? Kind of like a wine.
No, swish it on your tongue. Now that one's not as peppery as maybe the Arbequina.
That tastes good too.
It really does.
You really taste the citrus in there.
You can. Instead of the pepper, you get the citrus on this.
Right.
Sounds like that.
So with the harvest, see this is the 24 harvest, October through December, that's harvest time. The Arbequina was harvested in November and some of it in December. So it's more, you'll get a little bit of a green flavor, but mostly that nutty buttery flavor. The Meyer lemons, that's done a little bit later, that's done in December, so the olives are more ripe and a little bit more mild.
How long did it take you to learn all this stuff, man? That's good. You said it was 3 months.
It was a 3-month crash course. So the first 30 days was really, as we were going through escrow in the business, I sat in here with the business owners and just started cramming knowledge and went home, looked stuff up, went to different websites, and it was pretty intense. A lot of it really just talking with customers, finding out what they like, and things like that. Now, you said you like garlic? So we have an organic garlic here. This one is really good. I like to put this in my mashed potatoes.
Oh, now you're talking.
Yeah. Now you could use that to grill with. You could use it as a finishing glaze.
You're gonna try to get me to run out here with a shopping cart of this stuff. Right?
I'm trying. I'm really trying. It's really not that
That's
hard.
really good, man.
Now we have another one. This is fresh garlic. So this is going to be more robust, more intense. Not everybody loves garlic like the way I do. Or I should say my family, because we take our whole garlic cloves and we'll roast it in this fresh garlic. And then we'll make our garlic fried rice. All right, so we're going to do 3.
It's got a brighter garlic flavor to it. It's good.
So these are our really hot ones. You know what? Let's do this Vitality Select before we hit the hot ones. This is our high polyphenol, extra virgin olive oil.
Now talk about that, because that's very interesting to me.
Well, the high polyphenol olive oil, that's something a lot of people take with, for health benefits.
It tastes healthy.
Yeah.
It tastes like lemon. What is that when they, not lemongrass, but is it lemon when they, at the juice spot, the Jamba Juice, they take that grass and they,
Oh, the wheatgrass.
wheatgrass, it has a wheatgrass flavor.
So, yeah. So this is an earlier harvest. This was harvested in October. So the olives and the particular farm we get this, they specialize in high polyphenol olive oil. So they put their trees under more stress, which puts it into a life-saving mode that produces those polyphenols. You can also get those polyphenols from an olive leaf tea. That's really good as well. So a lot of different foods like strawberries, blueberries, they have polyphenols as well. So you want to add those into your diet.
So this is the one that you start every day with, the tablespoon you said?
Tablespoon of that every day. You can do it at night. I put it in my smoothie. You can take it as a shot.
You could, it's delicious.
Yeah.
You got the show called the Shot Show, Friday Shot
That's
Show.
right,
You're gonna have to bring that
shots
in
of
there.
garlic. There you go.
Shots of olive oil.
Yeah.
Now, this one, this is basil serrano garlic. This is
Really
gonna
wanna
have
try
a
that one.
lot of flavor. And the serrano is gonna take like 5 to 10 seconds to kind of kick in. So this one is really,
like cooking.
really good.
I like working with Serrano for cooking and
So-
stuff. It has a lot of flavor.
Somebody who's not a big heat fan usually loves this, because that warmth of the serrano just really complements the meal.
Has a
That's very nice.
because I like pesto. Like when I make my fish too, I do a pesto wing cod on the
Yeah.
grill. And the basil just,
I like the way that heat
gets the
builds
fish, too.
and then kind of fades, but it's definitely there. It's,
Yeah.
You taste it and it's delicious.
What I like about it, besides putting it on pastas, pizzas, my fish, my rice, just whatever. Sometimes I cook my eggs with it. But that warmth kind of hangs around after you're done eating and you're happy. It just extends that happiness. You're just walking around and you got this ear to ear, because you still have that warmth.
Yes.
That's what I like about the basil serrano garlic.
we're gonna put this
Very
on the
nice.
favorite section over here. I gotta try to fade.
Okay, now. All right. So this is the Fresno chili garlic. This is a limited time to us. When we're out, we're going to be out. But really good in noodles, dim sum. Put it in your tacos, burritos, your rice. Cook your eggs in it. I cook my eggs in a lot of this stuff,
I believe it. Sounds good.
and it's always just that much better.
So you, like myself, being a weightlifter and thinking about nutrition, and you got your healthy fats, you got flavor. When you have to eat kind of bland, I think this is gonna be one of my new favorite stores right here, man. Because I'm always trying to find ways to make my egg whites not just be plain egg whites, or my meat that I cook, it's just regular chicken. I'm putting this on maybe a healthier way of just keeping the rice moist when I gotta rewarm it up for the 3rd time in a day. So again, if there's more value to besides just the flavors, but there's nutritional value, flavor. You said you walk around with the smile on your face 10 minutes later. So again, if you guys are out there, squish around the tongue.
It's delicious too.
And you can taste it, because sometimes I want that flavor. Like I want a orange chicken kind of a You see, like an Oriental flavor, right?
Yeah.
To my food, and I can't eat that as much because of the fact that, you know, some of it has more sugar and calories. You know what I mean? So how do you play a trick on your mind to still get that same flavor? Or I love noodles. I really love some ramen, and those tastes right there, like it'd be good on there, but without all the sodium and eating the whole. Because again, I'm kind of restricted from that. So you could play a trick on your mind, put that on my rice with my chicken or my eggs, and
that's delicious. It's got a nice heat too.
here I go salivating. I'm gonna wear a bib in here when I come, so that way I don't just drool all over here at this place. But it's really that fantastic.
Don't worry, we have towels. We can clean up after you.
Clean up aisle two.
Drool towels.
So now I want to introduce our jalapeno olive oil to us. This, the olives and the jalapenos are crushed together. So you're going to get fresh jalapeno flavor all throughout. And the way I did this is kind of like from the very kind of like medium, a little bit more, or I should say mild medium. And I think this is a little bit more spicy. But it also depends on your tolerance to heat.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah.
You can smell the fragrances. So is that considered infused because they're put in the both together before you get to the
That's
olive oil?
fused.
Fused? Okay.
Yeah, the fused is when they crush the flavoring and, you know, like the jalapenos and the olives together. Infused, like the Meyer lemon, that's usually an essential oil. A little hard to crush lemons and oil or olives together.
That's good.
This is excellent as well. The jalapeno flavor is just like you said, just right there. Got a slight heat as well, but it's really tasty. It's really tasty.
So we got a couple balsamics that would go really good with those oils. Our best-selling balsamic is this 18-year oak barrel aged balsamic.
This is one right here, right?
That's that one right
That
there.
on the shopping list.
It's got a nice balance between the sweet and the savory.
You seen this Rappel show? I can feel it in my chest. Charlie, when Rick James kicks him in the chest, that's what I feel with all those heats.
That is
That's delicious.
it's very delicious. It's what I think of when I think of olive oil, but that's even better. That's another really bright,
Yeah.
nice flavor.
That's
So
the
the
balsamic
very
oil, that's the
first
vinegar.
olive oil that I gave you, the Arbequina, you pair it with this 18-year aged balsamic, and that's our best-selling combo for bread dipping.
I can see that.
Now this one, this is aged white. This is just a straight aged balsamic, just like the 18-year age, but this is done in an oak barrel, where this is done in a stainless steel vat. So you'll see that it's a white balsamic, not a dark. This one's really good. I like to put this in sparkling water myself, but I call it honey with a ting. Add that to some
Hear that all
arugula
the
or
way
spinach.
to your ear. It's so good.
That is, and I see where you get honey with the ting.
Yeah.
I got a question
That's
for
very nice.
If you were to like for you said bread dipping. One of the ideas I had was this Fresno garlic and the other garlic fresh. If you just went across some French bread and then instead of using butter and put that down on the grill like to make kind of like a garlic bread but without the garlic and the butter, that's something I think would.
That's how we make our garlic bread. We just take some bread, some butter, we'll drizzle oil on it. I like to put on some herbs and Parmesan cheese. Then we put ours in an air fryer.
I'm gonna try that out.
Yeah. Now, one last one here. This is our organic turmeric balsamic. And any of the spicy ones there, this will go really well with, in addition to the Meyer lemon. A lot of people, when they hear turmeric, they kind of go, I'm not, because they're thinking like curry and spicy, and then they taste that. What did you guys think?
Yeah, that's more of a sweetness
It's
to it.
sweetness, yeah. You get a little bit of the honey there. That could have been left over from the first time, but I don't know.
That could be.
But it's nothing. It's not curry. It's not the curry sauce or what have you. It's
Yeah.
very delicious. It's sweet and tangy, and it's good.
Aromatic. I'm gonna be smiling more than 10 minutes.
That is quite possible.
That's
Sweet.
amazing.
We have a recipe from you.
This
It goes with this one here. But I would like to get one of those spicy ones to get started.
Okay.
What do you think?
I got that. Got you covered.
Do I go with the
Get the one that's going to be gone when it's gone. Then you've got it.
Do I
Yeah.
go with the
Right.
Fresno chili, or do I go with that? Was there a garlic? Garlic with heat?
Yeah, it's a Fresno chili. So, and then garlic.
Yeah, let me have that one.
With the chili,
please.
yeah.
Yes, I'll take those and we'll get
All right.
started.
Sounds good.
My goodness.
This is awesome. Anybody can come in here and do a taste test with you.
Anybody.
That's
7 days a week.
Very nice. They should come on down.
You want to get a little shot of that, Thomas, to show them what that looks like? A little shot of that there, and then a shot of the other side with the balsamics, man. Thank you for having us in.
Thanks
This
very
is
much.
fun.
Yeah, this is all of the different ones we were tasting.
Come on in, you get these little spoons that go with it, kind of like going in.
Collector's items.
Yeah. That was so good. Again, pair them with everything.
You don't think of how many varieties there can be of olive oil, and this is proof that there's dozens of them, if not hundreds, right?
Yeah, well, like I said, there's over 70 varieties of olives right here in California.
And you can do anything.
And there's
with
400 worldwide.
Wow.
So just imagine all of the different things and flavors that you can do with just olive oil.
it. Perfect.
All right, your first customer's here, so we'll let you get to work. Thank you so
All right.
much, man. We'll
Thank
see you.
you,
Thank you
Gavin.
very much, man. Thank you. We'll get you this video
Nice to
when
meet
it's
you. Bye. I'll
up.
be back with the wife. When
All
we're done
right.
here.
She'll love it.
She will, I guarantee it.
All righty.